guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching The Walking Dead season 11 episode 8. So this is the first sort of mid-season, third season finale. I
am petitioning for these third seasons to be called arcs, because that's what they call them in the comics, and it makes the most sense. This is the arc finale of season 11.
Well, I guess so, but yeah, it's still a sort of mid-season, third season, but whatever. It's called For Blood.
Pretty grim.
Yeah, I mean, there's different connotations of that. Obviously, it could be literal blood, but I think it's for blood for family, kind of that kind of thing. Because obviously, you've got, family. The word family, all this like created family, has been thrown around a lot this last season. You've obviously got Maggie and our kind of family and people together. Then you've got Leah and her family, so they'll obviously be protecting themselves, because obviously in the last episode the last kind of things we see is that Maggie and Negan and everyone have gone Whisperer and are leading a horde towards them, but there's other literal families in here. There's Connie and Kelly. You've also got Yumiko over at the Commonwealth with her actual family and her brother, but also them and their created family there, and the fact that Eugene's in trouble now because Eugene punched that dickhead in the face.
Who was family to the lady that runs
exactly.
The
so
place.
Yeah,
there are a lot of this is quite a family feud they got going on here.
I think it's going to be more of a I don't know. I mean, there probably will be actual blood, but I think I think the For Blood is more of like a family kind of
symbolic blood rather than literal claret.
Yeah, but who knows? But yeah, so I mean, hopefully there's going to be some pretty cool action in this, because we obviously saw them leading the horde towards Leah and their crew. It'll be interesting to see, whether it is actually going to be wrapped up with them in this sort of end of season thing, or if it's obviously going to carry on into the next one. It could kind of go either way. In this episode, also like the position that they're kind of in going towards that main base, we also had Daryl is out with Leah separate, so they're going back to that. So they might approach that situation in a different way. I don't know if Daryl would sort of recognise, he might not recognise like Maggie and them lot, but he would probably recognise like Whisperer tactics, which he's smart enough to then be like, that might be my friends, taking a leaf out of the Whisperer book. We saw Leah be a bit more some niceness to her, basically, in that she spared the guy and the son but basically just because it reminded her of something that triggered her. I still don't really like her. Annoyingly. But just to be clear, to separate the actress from the actor, because I think the actress who plays is getting loads of hate.
Really?
Like, she's not the same person. She seems like a lovely person.
God, people are idiots.
Just get over yourselves.
Yeah, leave her alone. She's doing a grand job.
Yeah. I think the last episode, it was just their group and the Commonwealth group, wasn't it? So, yeah, we've also got Eugene, who's in a bit of a pickle. Quite proud of myself for that one. Does love a good pickle.
Play.
But yeah, he's in trouble, and he's potentially giving away like the location and information of the Alexandria crew, which is probably a bad thing. It could work out to be a good thing. But he's also quite smart at playing people.
That's the thing. We had a bit of a discussion about this in the comment section, and there's two big signifiers that actually Eugene isn't going to screw over his people. The biggest one being age-old cinematic trick. He was like, I'll tell you everything, it's okay. And then the camera cuts away. Yeah. The fact that we didn't actually see him give any information over makes me think it's part of the whole the hidden plan narrative, where whenever the good guys make a plan and we're not given any of the details, that means the plan will succeed. The fact that we didn't see him give over any details means there's always a chance he could pull that little trick out. And actually, it's all part of his cunning plan to get rid of Hornswoggle, who seems like a bit of a dick.
Hornsby.
Yes, I don't like him at all. I like him a little bit more than Leah, but only because I really like saying Hornswoggle.
I think it's still either way with him because, yeah, he's clearly got an ulterior motive himself. But if he's the good option out of, if he's trying to... It seems like he's trying to take over power from whatever the real person... I can't remember her name. The main...
landed gentry.
The main lady, the mother of that dickhead, who... She doesn't sound like she's that great a person.
No.
So... He could be the lesser of two evils. We're not really sure. So I guess we have to see how that plays out. And also, we've still not really met... Oh, it's another name that's stuck in my head. Pamela Milton?
Yes.
Yeah. I only remember that because Milton was the doctor scientist guy from Woodbury. But we haven't met her yet. We obviously saw Yumiko.
I'm guessing we'll meet her in this episode.
Yeah, I hope so. And then it's the question of the, suspicious the girl that seems like she might be Stephanie that was also asking about the group and seems like she's nice, but then there's also potentially fake Stephanie. And I don't know if there's any real hints to that or if it's just a fan theory that everyone's come up with, but the fact that everyone's kind of felt that way does make me feel like maybe she's not the real Stephanie.
Maybe she's a Stephanie.
Yeah. Look how pleased you are.
I'm way too pleased with that. I'm sorry, I can't even pretend I'm not.
I had my Eugene pickle, so
I know you
not
want
literally.
Eugene pickle. Yeah. But I was going to say another theory that we floated, and I just remembered in the comment section that I genuinely think might be true and ties in with why we all hate Leah. Elijah mentioned that when they do sweep in and take out the Reapers, there's one particular Reaper that he wants to take out personally.
But that it might be her because if they were wearing masks, he wouldn't know that it's a woman.
He may have just assumed he saw someone in full body armour and a mask, assumed it was a dude.
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, yes, there's that. I could say that that's a good theory, but also the minute we ran into the Reapers, they've just not worn their masks for this entire time, and I don't know if that's just a shoddy, oversight in the writing or whatever, but I'm not sure if that's it. And in my head, that would pose a greater dilemma and stuff for Daryl, although I'm not sure that much, because he doesn't really know Elijah that well, and he obviously cares about Leah, although even now I'm not really sure how much he cares about her, because I think he's seeing a whole different side of her. I'd be kind of disappointed in Daryl if he did continue to kind of save her, because she's just being a bit of a dick. But
Connie's back now, you know where to do.
Carol, anyone? Anyone.
Both. Got it. Thruple. It's all the rage these days.
I don't know. I feel like even if you could get Leah away from that group, the amount of rehabilitation that would kind of be needed there, and I feel like that's all Daryl ever does with people. That's all we have to do with Carol and stuff as well, is just trying to fix people, and just
a bit much to ask.
I just can't be bothered with it really. But yeah, that obviously would bring up a better dilemma if it was Leah, but for some reason in my head I just assume it's the Bellamy Diego kind of looking guy. If anyone hasn't watched any of our other reactions or seen either The 100 or Umbrella Academy, there's a guy in Umbrella Academy called Diego who looks a lot like a guy in The 100 called Bellamy, and this guy whose name I can't remember,
I think it's Carver, but I'm basically just saying that because that's the only Reaper I know the name of that isn't Leah or Poe. I
think it might be Carver, but then he looks a lot like this guy, so there you go.
Basically we're just collecting, they're all variants of the same character.
They are. Do you have anything else you want to add before we jump in?
No, we've covered everything.
Okay, so guys, if you like our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them, and the link to our Twitter is down below in the description, so give us a follow over on there. And apart from that, you ready to get into the last episode of the first third of the last season?
Yes, I am very ready. Let's do this thing. Let's arc this thing. What was that? That's Miridian, isn't it?
Alexandria. No,
that's the Reaper base, which is Miridian.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're so kind of blasé about burning bits of it down, because it's not actually their home.
Yeah.
It's Maggie's, they've just nicked it. Oh, she means they made it home.
Yeah, they got back.
It's Bellamy.
No reason. There's reason for everything.
I hope they're not in the front line anymore. We were saying that last episode. They better not be right at the front of these.
About you, Dixon.
Oh, he's second naming him.
Riders move like that?
Yes, I have, actually.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I don't know why it happens. They just gather up a whole bunch of them and move on.
It's like, where are my friends? Where are my friends?
I can lead them out about 2 miles, just double back.
Well, you think you can move those riders?
Those riders?
I can do it. I've done it before.
What else can you handle it?
Oh.
Okay.
Your plan just fell through there.
Stop it, Daryl. Stop being too eager.
Yeah.
He just wants to get to his friends and be away. I hope that's not the front of the crew, because that's way too obvious. Or is that Wells?
I think that's Wells, yeah.
Okay. I want someone to pull out a knife on him for him to have the first reaction we got when
That'd be great, yeah.
when one just runs at you, you know.
And I'm not seeing
anyone we know. I don't think so. They look like real eyes.
Yeah. Oh. Sandwiched.
We have a situation.
What kind of situation?
A pincer situation.
Come on, someone.
It's Jesus all over again.
Yes! Yes! Was that Negan and Maggie?
I think so. I don't think that's Negan and Maggie.
No.
though.
Well, they haven't had food in a while. I guess it's fresh meat.
Is that's the Bel Air houses? No,
That's the Bel Air house.
the one with all the creepy naked guys.
Oh no, this is Alexandria.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive, but not doing so good. So they've just got a bad storm. Well, a lot of bad storms this season.
Open that door. Stay here.
It's global warming.
See, Judith was stepping up.
Oh,
Why is that on fire?
crap. Got hit by lightning.
Oh,
There was lightning strikes right by it.
What was that? It's the wall.
oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
But then the sound should mask them, hopefully, from zombies, right?
Do you copy? Over.
But vice versa, I guess.
I'm going after him.
It's no point. He's already dead.
I've seen him kill dozens of riders at a time.
Oh, they didn't kill him. She did. My enemy.
We're going to get the backstory.
How do you know? Yeah. I feel like there's more to that.
So you did come back.
You thought that woman was out there, and you sent Paul in? Or was he bait?
He was a soldier.
He was more than... He was family.
Yes. His fate
For
God
blood.
decided.
God didn't send him out there.
She's fighting back to him a lot at the
She
moment.
is. She's seen through the cracks in his
She does have some
ideology.
balls.
The wall over by the gardens. Hopefully it's just the one. What's worse, there's a fire, and the windmill is drawing the walkers. And
Oh yeah, that'd be the thing that draws
Build
them.
back up and fire out.
So we're gonna need 3 teams. I'll take one to fight the fire,
And I'll take a crew to repair the wall.
and we're gonna need another team to protect everyone in here.
And I can handle that.
Okay, good. So,
She can.
volunteers?
No, you just got back.
If she's up for it, we can use it.
Oh,
She wants to go with Carol.
is Carol
Thank
still
you.
feeling bad?
I think she might be.
But I'm joining too. She's not up for this guy said so.
Those three do need to have a conversation.
Yeah. I don't think in the middle of a storm is
Oh.
the best time.
Virtual, you can barely see.
Come on.
I'd like to help.
Helped quite a bit,
All the
mate.
help I can get here, make sure nothing gets in.
Yeah, come on, that's smart.
Okay. I'll stay here.
Can't you stay and have somebody else go?
Yeah, you can go.
Because it wouldn't be fair to me to ask someone to do something I wouldn't do myself. Understand?
I can stay with you.
She's definitely the leader of the kids.
Yeah,
She's
obviously.
just such a legend.
Let's move.
She could almost be the leader of the adults. She's just cool.
Riders are gone.
But she's not.
It's on your face,
How long do
Daryl.
you travel with her for? Not long at all. What can you tell me about her? Not much. Why am I keeping you around? You said God chose me.
He did.
Yeah.
I had this dog. Found him on the side of the road. The thing with some of these rescues, they don't trust these. And sometimes I would reach for Dick and he'd give me this look. That look.
Oh.
Like he couldn't decide whether to lick my hand or bite it off.
I mean, it's fair.
Don't worry. I ain't gonna lick you. Fair enough. Just don't try to bite me either. Tick me. Hurt like hell. Hound strangle that dog.
No! You get in the bin. Right in the bin. Daryl is not looking secure in his face right now. I know he's acting for the show. He's acting for us, not for them. But if I was him, I wouldn't be buying his facial expressions right now. Has he got layers in his hair?
I do miss season 1 buzzcut Daryl.
I like it long, but he does look like he's had some work done.
Somehow she has turned the dead against the living. Oh, that's impressive.
How does that
So is this
happen?
game.
Always strong enough. They won't get that far now.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
what is that? What are they? Landmines?
Landmines.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
And now that if any zombies turn around, they know that's people and they shoot them.
Fuck. They'd better not be on the front line there. Yeah, because zombies would go towards them.
Yeah.
Ah.
If they see any hesitation.
You'd just pretend to be hit by a blast, though, wouldn't you? When one goes off, just kind of knock
Yeah.
yourself down to the ground.
I wish I was more like
Use
you.
the smoke to get away.
You're never afraid. That's not true. I've been scared plenty of times. Never seems that way. It's because I've learned how to use my fear. Use it? Yeah. Just like how you can run faster when you're scared. You can fight better too. It makes you stronger.
Fear is a superpower.
She'd be proud of you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
he's the last one to
yeah.
see her, wasn't
You know
he?
where she went?
I don't.
I haven't heard from her in so long. I just wish she was here.
She is. I see her in the way you hold your sword.
Yeah.
The way you're ready to run into the storm. And how you talk to those kids, helping them believe in themselves. Your mom is still with you. And you can bet that wherever she is, you're with her.
That just kind of awesome now. I wasn't really sure what to think of him
Yeah.
when he first showed
Gracie,
up.
be careful.
Don't.
No! Come on, use your fear, Gracie. Oh god, but now that's going to attract people here.
Check for like cuts or scratches.
Oh yeah, well I don't think it got her though.
That's what they always think.
Oh, Lydia's in there as well, so fuck, fucky fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck.
There is just peril across the board.
It's on your mind, Sean. I know you better than I know myself.
Usually they say the other thing, but
Thinking of the ones we lost.
The ones you sacrificed.
yep,
Your condom hat
all
wearing
quite
dipshit.
recently.
Hey, you blame me.
I didn't say that.
Didn't have to.
Maybe this war is coming. And in every war there is sacrifice.
How many people are you going to sacrifice here then,
Why were we
Padre?
chosen in the first place? Because we didn't run from the fire. It's like we don't run from our enemies. Those men have
Neither do
died.
they, they're walking towards you.
Yeah, you just hide in your walls.
They didn't die in vain.
Oh, fucking hell.
I
thought they'd just blown up.
That's why we will prevail.
Prevail. She looks so done with it. She's just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh shit, he recognises that.
Is that Negan
Yeah.
and Maggie?
Yeah, I think so,
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh no, someone's going to
Don't
see
draw
them go
attention
off.
to them. Point away from them. Like, look at
Yeah.
those guys over there. That walker's doing a funny thing. Take your mask off.
Yeah, leave that right on. Oh, it's not Negan.
Oh, look, kind of look like him.
Mask on. Mask on.
Well, I suppose at this stage when you're crouching along hands, it,
No fireworks.
Dixon,
Oh.
what are you doing up here?
Folks only walking perimeters.
You want to smoke? Yeah.
It's always tempting him with the smoke.
Anthony Kiedis.
Quit these once. Guess I have to quit them again. Why?
Oh, it's the old third match. Yep.
No! Fucking hell! That is brazen. Damn, I didn't know he was playing like that.
Now let go.
You're going to get in trouble. You're going to turn around, someone's going to be there.
But on the plus side, they now know he's not gone over. They know he's still with them.
Yeah.
It's a risky manoeuvre, but...
It's just opening the food storage. Oh my god, I'm stressed out now.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was like, this is going a bit slow. Now I'm scared.
He's playing a dangerous game, but at least he's not going to get shot by his own people now. Hopefully.
Well, these guys, Negan might still get blown up. It's just Negan and
Is that Elijah?
Is that Negan
I
or Elijah?
think that's Negan.
No,
that's Elijah, no.
Elijah's going down.
No, you have to survive.
He's got him. Is this going to be Negan's thing to like show that he's got someone's back? But he saw that, right?
I think he did, yeah.
Ah! Sorry, Kat. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
I'm stressed out.
Where were you?
That is not a superpower.
Just fucking shit up.
Well, you're not going to need them.
Why?
The waters are scattered.
Sure about that?
Jesus Christ.
Why are they in the front lines?
I know.
This is what we told you not
But
to
they're
do.
still trying to distract them while the others go in.
Security guy.
Yeah.
Ready to watch it.
The what? The what? What's a what? What's a?
It's a Korean multi-stage rocket launcher. It's like old school artillery. It is fucking terrifying.
But they're already. I mean, at least two of them are already in there. I don't want Negan to die, or
This is gonna get
What's his
really
name?
bloody really fast, Elijah.
yeah. Did I mention I'm stressed out?
You did. Oh,
Fuck me. This is bad.
this is so bad. I mean, they made a
I feel like they're safer on the inside than
Absolutely. Seriously, I saw them. They made a Hwacha on Mythbusters, and it was just carnage.
Anything too rotten to end your use. That's why there's nobody out here. You remember where you're going.
Top floor, second room.
Can he be trusted now, though? He was supposed to kill that other guy and he didn't.
Because he's a priest. You can't kill one of your brothers.
I don't know what he's...
Then we get the food. We go home.
Oh, I forgot about this shit.
Everything is so tense. There is just no time to breathe.
What are you doing? Why this time?
She's gonna go out.
What can I do? Close the door behind me. Keep it closed.
No!
Oh, terrible idea.
I swear to God, if this is how we lose Rosita. She's got that cool weapon though.
She does.
I've got the chills. Like, I've literally got the tinglies. There's no way out all over again. Only there's just one of her.
She is
Judith's
fucking
gonna
shit
go out,
up.
isn't she?
She is.
And then it's going to be like a symbolism of her mum and dad in No Way Out trying to save Carl. Ugh.
Why are you going so far from the house? There is no need to go away from the safety of the door.
I really am worried that Rosita's going to die.
Yeah.
Because I know no. They're all going? Yes!
Yes!
Please
Now
don't be bitten.
don't fall over.
Don't be bitten. Don't be fucking bitten.
Let's stay away from the windows.
I don't even know what just happened. I really hope she's not bitten.
Yeah. That was way too awesome.
That's
to
such an
not be terrible.
anticlimactic line as well. Let's stay away from the windows. Okay, Mum.
Eat your vegetables, dear.
Yeah. I was really scared then. I genuinely thought that's how we were going to lose her. And I just hadn't been thinking of her being lost this episode.
I have a nasty feeling we're going to lose at least one person.
I know, and I feel like it's either Gabe or Rosita.
Yeah. That is the Hwacha.
Fuck.
Ready, go.
Fuck. Fuck.
Yep.
So you're going to try and appeal to her? Be like, what if my friends are out there? Maybe we
Sorry
should do
about
something.
Wells.
It was my responsibility. I should have had his back like he's always had mine. And people would protect each other. At least we used to. You ever think about what it'd be like if we'd never left that cabin?
I think he probably does, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the only reason he's still there.
yeah.
It's hard to watch someone you care about change when they're hurting other people you care about too.
Yeah.
Daryl.
Was that the giveaway? Was it? No. Is he going to do this to save Negan, though? That's the thing. He knows it's not Maggie and...
I'm on my way.
Gabriel out there. Is he going to hurt her?
I have to tell you something.
Fuck.
There's people down there walking with the dead. My people. They're here for the food. The Pope took from them. We'll starve without it, and they're good people. Please, you can't let them die like this.
She's not going to be okay when she knows you killed her mate as well.
You like that, eh?
Yep.
Protect my family. I'm
For
sure
blood.
you understand that.
Carver told me not to trust you,
Okay, he's going to have to kill her now.
Yep.
but I wanted to.
I didn't think I could trust you either when I saw who you were with.
What do you think Pope is going to do when he finds out you're with her?
Nothing, no.
Now he's making her choose.
It is time for our enemy. Fight, stay ready.
Come on, Leah. This can't redeem you, but it can.
Come on.
It'll do a lot.
This is your defining moment, Leah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing more important. It's the only real thing that we got left in this world.
I think I've breathed for a while. Whew.
You were great, Dixon.
Yeah, what?
When this is done, I want you to find a wood for me. Bring it to me, Dixon. Come here.
This is too tense.
I can't fuck. I knew this was going to just be absolute chaos.
I swear to
wasn't
God, if this
expecting
ends on a cliffhanger as well.
You know it's going to. There's no way they would go easy on us.
Fuck. Oh. Carver's not around. Where's Carver?
He's gonna
find
up.
her.
She's gonna sit up and he's gonna be standing there. Phew.
He's still gonna be there.
It'll be once she's got the car going, and she'll
Because
run
the
him
priest
over.
guy's not around, but it makes sense that he'd find Gabe again.
Yeah.
Shit. 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 Oh, I should have killed him.
Yeah, that's a sloppy little piece of work there.
What are you doing, Maggie?
Donuts. She's gonna break open the gate. Oh
Fuck.
shit.
You're gonna get the zombies in there.
Yep, in come the walkers.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Distract them from using the Watcher.
I know, but where's she?
Right in the middle of the death zone.
Carver, what the hell's going on down there?
Oh, that's where Carver is.
Inside the wall.
Oh.
Shit, was that Negan? Is everyone Negan?
Everyone is Negan.
Sir? You heard me.
What?
Now!
Fire into the courtyard.
Our people are out there.
I am aware of that. God will protect me.
And what if he doesn't?
And it was their time to die.
Can't kill him.
I can't! You don't question the Lord. You don't question me.
He just has to hang back and let him do his own work. Come on, dude. Mr. Engineer Man, whose name I've forgotten.
Fuck. Daryl's ready to pounce. No! Oh! Yes!
Emergency tracheotomy.
Go
Now
on,
stop
Leah.
the Watcher!
Oh! Yeah, put that shit out. Put that shit out.
Just drop him on the fuse. Holy
Okay,
fuck.
Leah. I mean, you've redeemed yourself a lot. She straight
Yeah.
up killed Pope.
Yeah. I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to last to the end of the series.
Carver's the next big problem. Whew!
Hey! The hammer of the Lord.
Someone's gonna get caught. I don't want Gabe to die. I don't want anyone to die. Oh no, I don't like the shots. I don't mean the ones he's doing. I still don't, even after all this, I still don't see Leah going with Daryl though.
I have a feeling she's going to stay and take over the Reapers.
Maybe. If what's left of them.
No, true.
She's gonna be upset that he killed him.
Come on, where they find us.
Pope is dead.
Daryl killed him.
Dixon murdered him. He's with the enemy.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Take it all back. Man. I thought she wouldn't go with them, and I thought she'd take over them, but I didn't think she'd just straight up put him in the fire with anyone. Or is that her way of just getting him to go away?
I think that's the question mark.
Glad Pope is dead.
Yeah. Just so I don't have to put up with that accent anymore.
Yeah. No, it's just every retreat you make is just...
I feel kind of bad I don't actually know that lady's name. I feel like I know everyone, but I don't know her.
I've always known her, I do, and then I forget, because she doesn't pop up that often.
Which kind of makes me feel like she's... Oh, God, no. Gracie, no. No.
Gracie, I'm down here.
Why?
What if she did get bit?
Is that
Lydia?
Lydia? No, Lydia has to survive.
What are you doing? I wanted something with a weapon like you and Rosita have.
It's quite big for her, but there you go.
Quarterstaff, it's a solid defensive weapon. It's the law of the show. Judith is not allowed to get hurt.
Are they in a downstairs room?
No, ain't there?
Oh fuck! They're back in the in the flood basement.
Fuck!
Come on, girls, you can do it.
Good. What's going to get them first, the walkers or the water?
This is just constant tension.
Yep, I hate this.
Shit. They're going to use... They've still got the thing. They've still got the thing.
Run! No,
they're not retreating. They're not retreating.
Why?
Because they're not fucking retreating.
I hate her so much. Run!
Yeah.
Oh, she
That's
did
had a
it.
fireworks show.
I hate you so much.
Daryl's going to come out and be like, run. Run. Why are you standing there?
Does that look nice to you? Don't you fucking dare. Oh, you utter wankers!
Remember that bit where I was like, I hope it isn't a cliffhanger? And then because we saw... Sucking.
Nah, fuck that, man. What? How can you end it there? What the... I was expecting a cliffhanger, but, like, not... Everyone's literally still in mortal peril. We have no idea who has survived.
Yeah, but
Probably
that
no
was
one.
the thing, is because I was like, oh, I don't want to leave it on a cliffhanger. And then they were like, oh, she's killed Pope. So that part was like, woo. Okay, we are going to resolve this, it seems. But no, now it's everyone versus Leah.
Whoever kills the Lich King becomes
And
the Lich King.
you think that she's a bit less, unhinged than Pope, but in kind of a different way.
Yeah.
She's willing to kill her boyfriend, and this is what pisses me off about her. It's like he tried to appeal to her because she has been saying, oh, family, this, family. Yeah. Straight from the beginning, getting angry, because I get angry every time I talk about this, but like, right from the beginning, she's been like, fuck these people. They may or may not be your family, but I'm not going to give you the choice. You have to come with me and just abandon all these people. And the only reason she's upset with him in the first place because he didn't abandon his family. And then they meet up again. She's like, my family. You've got to become part of my family. Go through this ridiculous trial of literal fire and be okay with us doing all this horrible shit. And then she deep down fucking must have known that he would care for these people. Even if he didn't care for these people, they are people that protected him or he ran with for a short amount of time. So why are you making him go around and kill these people unless you're a dickhead? And then seemed like she was softening up, or like it was all right if it was like, she's doing the bad thing and realistically she's kind of a nice person, and then the show sort of threw us that way because the last episode as well. And then he gives her that thing and she's like, oh, you're lying to me, and instantly it was just like literally threw him back into the fire. And now the rest of them, flaming arrows or whatever, that are going to literally look like a fireworks display, except for you're the sky. So
and there's spikes on the end of the fireworks, like fireworks spears. It's a really, truly horrific weapon.
I mean, like, isn't that more of a blessing than a curse? Like,
so it can stab you before it blows you up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I think I'd rather be, like, taken out by an arrow to the head than a
Yeah, what if it hits you in the chest and then just stays there and explodes in your face rather than hitting you, bouncing off and exploding behind you?
Then you'd still explode. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, you get blown out. Either way, you're screwed. It's just you're
speared.
Like the annoying thing is, it's like before there was a little bit of leeway. You could give her the tiniest little sliver of maybe she really is just taking Daryl at his word. Maybe she really does just think these people mean nothing to him. And like, okay, there's a tiny bit of leeway there. But now she knows how much they mean to him. She knows those were her people. And somehow that made her more inclined to kill them all. Like, it's just the absolute height of hypocrisy.
Well, that's the thing, is it's the us and them thing. It's really
Yeah.
stupid because, like...
You literally could have merged your crews
The only thing
and been stronger.
I think, but then there are people like Carver and stuff, and realistically, would Maggie go for that at this point? I don't know if anyone would. Like, but it's like she basically instantly was like to Daryl, no, and she's like fighting them, and so the thing she didn't like that Pope was doing was that he was suddenly killing all of them, and she does care about the family, and I mean that's kind of understandable. And then, obviously, Daryl was trying to be honest and, like, plead for the help, and she was like, no. But I think the reason why she was like, no, is because, like... Also, I mean, yeah, he did lie to her as one, but... I mean, she's not been entirely truthful about who her family were anyway, but he lied to her, but also he killed another one of her brothers in front of her. So when... And he didn't even necessarily look like he was really going for anything.
I mean, he just lit the...
He was just... Yeah, he had. But under Pope's advice, he was also kind of... this is the only way I can sort of justify that in my head, is that she would maybe know that he's... Because Daryl also killed the other guy that was on the bridge after giving him a cigarette, who didn't seem like that. You know, it's obviously... Daryl is then contributing to her people being dead, and if her sole thing is to protect her people, then I can kind of understand her just being like, no, because he straight up threw an arrow threw a knife at someone else's head. Yeah.
What a throw. Probably worse in her opinion, but still, for us it's great.
Yeah, but then, you know, I can kind of see why.
She might, yeah. But the thing is, like, okay, they're never going to be best friends. Fine. They can't merge their groups. There's too much pain on either side. But they could always just, like, you know, go their separate ways. All right, you guys stay in Miridian and just, you know, eat till you fill. We'll be over here in Alexandria. Don't come into our area. We won't come into yours. There's a whole tube ride between them. Like, there were ways they could have gone that weren't just freaking mutually assured firework-related destruction. It's just like, I hate her. There are many ways she could have handled that situation that don't involve blowing up all my favourite characters.
But do you think that they probably know that they're going for the food stores and stuff as well, and trying to fuck up their whole base? So it's not just like us.
They can call. If they call a truce,
they stole it in the
negotiate.
first place. Yeah, that's the worst part.
It's lifted. It's not. It wasn't their food anyway. It's not their freaking place anyway.
Like,
they could have made some kind of deal. They could have struck a bargain.
But the thing is, ultimately, you can't with those people, and ultimately, they're not nice people because they stole that from them in the first place. That's the one difference with, you know, Daryl and Maggie's group. Obviously, she's quite ruthless with killing them and people that have wronged her. But they don't go to other communities and kill them all and steal their shit. Yeah. Unless, you know, there is obviously some kind of backstory that we don't know about it. But I feel like we would have heard that maybe from Pope.
Yeah. I really thought we were going to get a little kind of flashback story.
My enemy.
Like,
I don't know why is she your enemy exactly? Is it just because she was trying to take her home back, you know?
Quite possibly.
And so... Yeah, obviously them as a collective people. The only way I think really ultimately that could have redeemed that was if that would have worked for Leah as if she'd have then just gone with Daryl.
Yeah.
But even when that first started, we were like, I don't think she's going to go with Daryl, and then you were like, I think she's going to take over as leader of them, and I just don't think ultimately you could have made those two groups work, especially with people like Carver in the mix. Yeah. And as much as Carver's a bit of a douchebag, I feel like she is still quite close to him on that family level.
Yeah,
They obviously do have each other's backs. Although I guess not when she's put in fire, like she said. Basically everything about this whole group just kind of annoys me. Like, a lot. Hello. Oh. Cheers. Thank you. What do you think of them? Do you have an opinion? No? Cool. So...
He chose lick, not bite. Good to know.
Yeah. See, he's a good guy. My family. My blood.
He would not set water on you.
No. So that was funny. I mean, Pope did really annoy me, and I am glad he was dead, but
Yeah.
he was definitely an interesting character to be in there. Irritating, but you were always a bit scared when he was about, because you weren't really sure what he was doing and who he actually was aware of and whatever, you know.
Very unpredictable. And it does seem like he was just screwing with us when he was all like, oh, Frost told us everything, because he didn't do anything with it if he did. So, screw him.
And also that whole, God chose us thing, well, evidently no, you just got stabbed in the neck twice, I believe. So,
Yeah, once in the front, once in the back.
Yeah.
Got Eiffel Towered.
Sorry, just being licked. So I guess in the meantime, we didn't have anything from the Commonwealth, which was interesting.
Yeah.
We did have Alexandria, and obviously they sent those other two groups out, and we have no idea whether they were faring well at all. We just only really had the house.
Yeah.
So God knows what's going on with them out there. That was pretty badass of Rosita going out, although probably one of the worst lines I've heard when she came back in.
Yeah.
Stay away from the windows. Okay.
I can see what they were going for, the whole kind of like downplayed badassery, but it didn't really land.
I don't feel like it landed, no.
Not at all.
I feel like her being a badass was awesome, and her coming through the door was awesome.
Massively
but that
so,
line was just, it didn't.
I'm trying to like kind of what else she could have said in that situation, but anything about kind of fear being a superpower or something would have been better. But
no, she's not going to go into a monologue. I don't know. It just, and maybe it was the way it was set. I don't know. It just didn't really land for me.
No.
But now we've got Judith and Gracie in the basement, which is flooding.
Yes.
Again, another little, I think, callback to
No Way Out.
No, well, also, but Quiet Place. It's a similar scene. Not to spoil it for anyone, but yeah, being stuck somewhere where things are flooding and things are after you, not so fun. But surely it's going to take like a few seconds for everyone upstairs to be like, where are Gracie and Judith? Like, they're not going to leave them down there.
No.
I have a feeling, though, it could be something like Virgil sacrifices himself or something to find him. And I really hope he doesn't, because I really like him as a character.
I've got to say, he is definitely most improved character this season. We were both a bit unsure about his intentions at the end of season 10 when he rescued Connie, but he is just like, he's been in 2 episodes now, and he's been an absolute boss in both of them. He is definitely most improved character for me.
I really like him as a character.
Yeah, Team Virgil.
And he was crazy in the one with Michonne, but at the same time, it was kind of like, you got the explanation as to why.
Yeah.
And, he then helped Michonne, and he then went on his merry way, and I was pretty confident that he was going to be a good guy from that point anyway. I think he's in the comics as well. I think he's a decent guy in the comics, so that's pretty much all to say about, like, Alexandria, I think.
Yeah.
There's not really much else going on there, apart from everything's really going to shit.
I thought we were going to get a scene of Connie, Carol and Kelly.
I think but that's still obviously being set up for another thing, because that's an interesting dynamic of those three.
I think those three really have some issues they need to resolve.
I think Kelly and Carol are fine. I think Connie and Carol are fine. I just think Carol doesn't know that she still feels.
I think they need to kind of clear the air for Carol, and I'm hoping when they'll kind of work together, that will. Yeah. Carol will realise that actually they're both totally cool with her, and
maybe. And then who else went out? Aaron and some people.
Yeah.
Oh, the Arrow lady whose name we always forget.
Did she go out? I thought she was in the house during the chaos.
Oh, was she in the house?
Yeah.
It's really annoying me, so I checked. But her name is Diane.
Okay.
It's annoying me because I've literally met the actress at Walker Stalker. She was really lovely when we met her, but I just felt like it was rude of me to not remember her character name. But it is because she's the background character, and she kind of pops up every sort of now and again.
I mean, I'm pretty sure her name has actually been mentioned. Like, I can't remember the last time anyone referred to her by name.
Back in the kind of Kingdom days.
Yeah.
Or it's usually like, you take Diane and go here, but no one ever really, like, speaks to her directly, I guess. So, that's one thing I quite like about the show, though, like, is that they have kind of, not red shirts, but they have characters who clearly aren't the major character, but they don't always just kill them off straight away. They still have these kind of recurring ones. I mean, Nabila, like, you don't really see or speak to her much, you
Funny,
have...
I was just thinking, like, when was the last time we actually heard Nabila talk?
No, but, like, you have the there. We used to have loads. You had, like, the guy that was Sonequa Martin Green's husband, who was in... I haven't seen, did he die? But he was always around as, like, a background character, but for, like, seasons, Yeah. And it's one of the only shows I know that kind of does that, where they, like, just keep these kind of recurring, sort of quieter characters around. I'm saying that, and they'll probably kill them all in the next episode.
Probably, yeah.
But,
Kind of premium extras.
Yeah.
Like, named extras.
Yeah, but it's, like, it's kind of nice because it's sort of doing the unexpected again, because you kind of expect them to die quite soon, and then they don't, and that's... But then I think they have to put those in to play with your expectations, because otherwise every time they add like a background character of any type, you'd just be expecting them to, be killed. Kind
of like I was expecting Diane to die in that scene.
Yeah, but she's been around for seasons. Like, she's been around for ages. So, yeah. Really annoyed me that Maggie and, well, was it Maggie and Negan stood together? Yeah, it was. It really annoyed me that they were just stood... staring, waiting, like...
When you saw the flaming...
Negan shouldn't have been that stupid.
No.
Like, oh, they're retreating. They're not fucking retreating. Like, clearly they're not. You're in an enclosure. This is bad. Yeah. Daryl's obviously trying his best to get over to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do feel like... I feel like there's got to be something that Maggie did that's worse to them, because it's kind of ridiculous that they're such enemies of her when... all she did was want her home back.
Yeah, they rocked up to Miridian, kicked out Maggie and her crew, and then have sworn a vow of vengeance against them. Like, there is a step missing there. That can't be all there is to the story.
Like that, yeah. And the way that Leah's sort of looking over the thing, she does have a very good. She does a good. Like, even when she raised her head and she was looking like Pope in the eyes and stuff, she's got a very good I mean business kind of face. But I just, like I said, that whole stuff annoys me, because it's like, I feel like if she's able to drop Daryl that quickly, and she doesn't care about Daryl in the first place, and, making him jump through all these hoops and stuff for her, it just makes no sense to me. And I don't know if it's that, I don't know if it's the writing, I don't know, I don't know if it's going to be explained a bit in the next few episodes, but the whole sort of situation with her just makes me really angry.
Yep.
So, next third of a season, well, we'd like to see these guys escape out of this situation, obviously.
Yeah.
We need to get some of our groups back together, either... I mean, the main thing they've been showing throughout this is that the situation at Alexandria is very dire. And I don't think they're showing us that because that obviously means that basically... I think it's more likely that the Commonwealth is going to have to come along and get involved and save them or take them or whatever the Commonwealth are going to do. Yes, Maggie and their crew may also get some food and bring it back, but it seems like... I feel like it'd be a one or the other situation. It's not going to be like they come back with food and they miraculously get, in the Commonwealth. Unless it's a situation where the Commonwealth come, but how they all want something themselves, and maybe they've not got anything to offer them, and then Maggie and crew come back with the food, and they're like, actually, okay.
Could be, yeah.
We'll let you in now because, you've got something to contribute. Or
other than just, fighters and trackers, which they don't really seem to need.
Yeah.
It feels like they would very much require some kind of payment or trade that would be more than just physical skills. So, I think you've got people there that are going to bargain their way in with the food. They've
got the two brainiest people from Alexandria in Yumiko and Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
But... I also think, Just don't let Negan talk to them.
No.
So could you imagine if
very
Negan was
no.
over in that group, though? I think someone put that in the comments. It was like, it would have been funny, but he would have fucked it for everyone in an instant, because he would just be calling people names and taking the piss. Just wouldn't have gone very
100%, yeah.
well. He's such a professional troll.
He is. He's a master at it.
So I don't know how long we have to wait.
It just says 2022 at this point.
Okay.
I'm guessing probably first quarter 2022.
Yeah, it'd probably be quite early, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, they've already put out the trailer for the next episode, so I'm guessing they've got stuff, like, filmed. See if there's, like, an air date for February 2022.
Yeah. It's about, I think,
Which is about 4 or 5 months away. Probably come round in no time.
Yeah, the way time's flying these days, it'll be...
Although,
we'll
quite like it
there.
being, you know, that it's not, because soon it's going to be over, and I really enjoyed this season so far.
This arc has been just amazing.
I really liked season 10. Yeah. Wasn't so into like some of the bonus episodes, but this one has been great. Like especially episode 6, I think. Is it 6? That was the
horror movie.
The horror, yeah.
Yeah, that was just spot on.
But even this one, to be fair, like the first like 10-15 minutes, I was kind of like, meh.
And then everything went wrong.
And then I was just like, having a heart attack for about the last like 20 minutes or something of the episode.
At least, yeah.
I was sat there so long where I was just sat there with my hands by my face, just forgetting to inhale because it was really tense.
Yeah. And, I don't know why, but I just have this horrible feeling that it's going to start up again. We're going to see all the Huacha doing its thing. There's going to be explosions, and it's going to be really terrifying. And oh no, well, who's going to survive? And then they'll all survive. Everyone will be fine. And then it'll cut to Gabe, who's still inside the building, and he'll be dead. Or he'll be in a bad situation. I have a feeling they're going to trick us into thinking that Team Huacha are the ones that are going to pay the price, and it's tricking us to a false sense of security, so it hurts more when Gabe dies.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people think that because like Gabe obviously has had a death in the comics at this point. No spoils, obviously, if anyone doesn't know, but it's not the first time they've done that before. Like hell, Carol died in the comics like a lot longer ago. Daryl didn't exist in the comics, etc. So I'm personally, also because Gabe's one of my favourite characters, like I'm personally hoping that's not going to happen. But this episode I was feeling like if anyone was going, it was Gabe or Rosita. And when they sent Rosita out, I was like, I mean, I thought they're not I didn't want them to kill her then, because I hadn't really had enough time to think about it. Like I don't feel like she's been instrumental enough of a character, and she is one of the sort of major group characters, so I don't think she'd had enough screen time or anything really leading up to her death, which is always a bit of a telltale sign as well that something's going to happen to someone. But I wouldn't have been that comfortable with losing her there. But I kind of feel the same with Gabe, apart from his episode in the bonus episode with Aaron.
That was a great
which
episode.
Was a great episode, but apart from that, I don't really think we had enough time with him.
I think the one that kind of does scare me is I do think he's got this kind of rivalry with the Reaper priest. So I think either he's going to be fine and survive to fight another day, or everything will be great. He'll be leaving, he'll run into the priest, and then they'll have their little clash. But
it might again be the thing that reaffirms his faith, because that kind of happened when he ran into him and then didn't tell Maggie that he'd run into him, because the other priest was like, oh God, give me a sign or whatever, and then ultimately, if God's there, he helped Gabe, not the other priest. And I feel like that was a bit of a realisation as well for Gabe at that moment.
Fingers
so maybe, hopefully that's something that happens. Because I think we've all established that these Reapers, God's got fuck all to do with anything, really. He's not helping any of them. I mean, Pope was killed easy enough. It's just his mental ramblings. And I don't even think that Leah really believes that. No. She just wants her like crew and family or whatever to be together and safe. And I sort of don't blame her in a way. But I just think they're all dickheads, because if they're the kind of people that just steal people's homes and whatever, then, you're not that great a group of people anyway, so... I could say a lot more and rant a lot more, but I think I'm going to stop myself there. Do you have anything else that you want to add?
One final... put my theory down on paper, so to speak, now. I think in the Commonwealth arc, Hornswoggle is going to be the final villain, and actually I think it's going to turn out that Milton is a pretty decent person, and she's going to kind of strike a bargain with our people, and it's just Hornswoggle that's been redirecting the comments the whole way through to make her seem... No, his name is Hornswoggle. His name is Puke Hornswoggle. That is his name. Carve it in his tombstone when he gets killed by Eugene.
Okay. I mean, your predictions are kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're really on the money and sometimes you're instantly proved wrong. So we'll see from the next episode.
My record with Walking Dead, I'm pretty sure, is
I think he's
0%
probably
right
not.
now.
I don't think he is the real villain because he's so creepy. Yeah. I think it's more of a surprise that he's not the real villain and he's kind of a good guy because he's so aesthetically like creepy, and that's obviously done on purpose with that kind of actor.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be more of a surprise to me if he wasn't a crazy creep.
The one thing for me that is pointing towards him being the bad guy is he so clearly engineered Eugene's writing.
Yeah, I know, but I think he
the Milton
engineered
kid.
all of that.
Did he do it to try and...
Because he's trying to take down them and get into power himself. If he's, I think someone put in our comments, but it's like if he gets the information about their crew, is he doing that for the Commonwealth, or is he doing that to enlist them
against Milton
in his own army to take down Milton? Because maybe she's the bad guy. We don't know enough yet, but you know.
I'm much surprised that we got through the whole arc without meeting her. I really thought she was going to show up this episode.
Yeah, it's crazy because I know we've got 2 sort of thirds of a season left to go, but I still feel like there's quite a lot of answers and quite a lot of things to be resolved. So, I mean, we haven't even wrapped up this storyline yet with the Reapers and with, well, I guess Leah now, really a small Leah and her crew. Yeah. None of these kind of things that we sort of started out the season with have really been resolved yet. So we've still got quite a lot to get through before we get to the end of the season.
Yeah.
But really excited to see how they do it.
Yeah. Super hyped.
Let us know, guys, what you think of the episode down in the comments and what you think of this season so far. If you're also looking forward to see how it plays out, but also not wanting it to be over because it's been like top tier Walking Dead in my opinion recently.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if you guys like our reactions as well, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as we upload them. And the link to our Twitter is down below in the description if you want to connect with us over there as well. And apart from that, guys, if we don't catch you for some of our other reactions, we will see you again in February. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.